Okay.
We are
All
live.
right. Three, two, one, live. I was gonna say happy birthday. my younger son had his birthday celebration over the weekend, so it's still stuck in my head. Hello, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're tuning in. We welcome you. And today we would like to for first go a quick round of introductions to let you know who we are in case you haven't been following and now heard from secondhand your friends. Oh, you got to join this live. It's very interesting and very insightful. So I'm going to be calling in turns my business partners here so they can introduce themselves briefly, starting with Chriselle.
Hello, everyone. I'm Crizel, and I am an operations analyst based in Canada, originally from the Philippines.
Thank you, Chriselle. Then we have Hanya.
Hi, my name is Hania. I'm a MRI technologist. I'm in Toronto, Canada, and I'm originally from Iran.
Thank you, Hanya. Then we have Shima.
Hi everyone, my name is Shima. I'm from original from Iran, but currently living in San Francisco, US.
All right. And then I myself, my name is Karen Chuck, and I am based in Toronto, Canada, originally from Hong Kong decades ago. So we welcome you and make sure that you put in your questions and comments on the respective Facebook page if you would like to stay interact with us. So today's topic is the global advantage, why this digital business stands out. So for the past 2 weeks, we've done different topics. First week was when everything, the moment everything changed, and then second one was, what we spoke about side hustles, what they didn't tell you, and if you haven't had the chance to join us live, highly recommend you go back and watch the replay. And today we're gonna dive deeper into why does digital business stands out. So the way it goes is that I would be asking questions in like a round sequence, and then every business partner will have a chance to share their experience and insights and observations with you, and that way you can save a lot of time and your own efforts and try to figure things out. Okay, so the first question that I have is the what was the first what was it that drew your attention to start a digital business like this? Maybe I can go to Chriselle again, and I'm going to mute myself until you finish answering.
So, what first drew my attention to starting a digital business was the flexibility. As a full-time working mom, I wanted something that could give me more control over my time, something that I could build on my own terms without sacrificing family or my personal goals. I was also inspired by the idea of creating something meaningful outside my 9 to 5 um, job, a business that could grow globally and impact others in a positive way.
That's amazing. Um, what about you, Hanya? What drew your attention to start this particular global digital business?
Well, I work as a full time, so and for a long time I was looking for something, to do on the side, and so it doesn't like so I can do from home, even like exactly when I'm at my break, so I can do it at on my break time. So I was looking for something so give me more freedom, so I can do like for example, if I'm on my vacation, if even if I'm like resting, it's working for me. So there's something that I can do from comfort of my home. So that's why I picked this opportunity, because you can do it from anywhere. And for anybody who's looking for like more flexibility, want to have more time with your family, more time, like, do what you like. This is the opportunity that I actually recommend for you guys. I don't know what happened to Karen.
I think I can continue.
Yeah, I guess that's it. Like, so I that's the main reason is the flexibility. It's very flexible, and you can do it from anywhere, anytime, and you don't have to spend lots of time. So I guess that's it.
How about you,
Yeah.
Shima?
So I guess what first drew me to this digital business was the freedom it offers, and both time freedom and location freedom. As a construction engineer, I've always worked on site, managing projects that run from like early morning to late afternoon. And it's a demanding field. And after like many years, I started craving for a lifestyle with more balance and something that would let me to explore like my passion, which is traveling, and spend more time doing what I love. And when I learned that this business could be done from anywhere in the world with just my laptop and Wi-Fi, it immediately caught my attention. And I thought this is the kind of flexibility that I've been missing in my life. So, yeah, do you have anything to add, Crystal?
Yeah, so that's pretty much what drew all of us our attention, and what drew us in, and what made us want to pursue another opportunity outside of our work. And so the next one we're going to talk about is the global edge. So what is it about the global digital business model that stands out from online opportunities that we all hear about? Well, for me, what makes this global digital business model stand out is the system itself. It's automated, it's scalable, and built with mentorship and community support, which means you're never doing it alone. Unlike many other online opportunities, this business gives you access to proven systems and ongoing guidance from experienced mentors who genuinely want to see you succeed. It's designed to work for anyone, anywhere in the world, regardless of your background or race. Hanya, is there anything that you want to?
Yeah, as you said, I wanted to say the same thing. This is an automated system that 80% of the job, the work is done for you, and you only have to, put in like about 20% left to do the rest of the job. So it's very supportive, like even regarding the investment. When you actually start a business, you don't they actually make the website for you. So if you want to start something online, then you have to pay lots of money, like thousands of dollars, to just pay somebody to start a website and funnel for you. And they just do it with a little minimum amount of money, and the website is always and they also have the training available for you for the rest of your life, and they always update it with no extra fee. And other than that, we have a supportive community that supports you, and we have masterminds, classes, like daily classes. If you have any question, if you want to grow your business, you can watch them like every day. It's available to you 24/7. And also you have like a coach and mentors that are available for you 24/7. If you have any question, they're there for you. So the main thing is the community, that is amazing, and there's no competition, and they're very kind, and with all their busy time, they're always there to help you and support you. So this is very amazing. Like that's what it's actually make it stand out from other businesses that are out there.
Yeah, I just wanted to add, when you mentioned about the coach, when I was looking into another business, and they had mentioned that it's really recommended that you have a coach to help you step up and for you to learn and get experience from. But these coaches, they charge like $10,000, $5,000 just an hour. And this is what's great about this digital business, is that it's already included. Everything's like a package, like what we mentioned before, and everything's given for you. You just have to know how to use the resources given to you. So Shima, is there anything you want to add?
Yeah, I guess you guys said most of the benefits, but I just want to add the simplicity of this business. Basically, I came from an engineering background. I had no idea like what is it digital marketing, and I was able to like simply follow the trainings from zero to learn everything. And um, also like you get the mentorship and coaches 24/7 almost, because they're like assigning a couple of people to you, and you have team members from like all over the world. And basically the experience, just like you said, I had with other businesses, I was trying to get my questions answered through like digging into YouTube videos and like searching online. And I didn't even have like a real person to talk to, that like I stuck on this step of the business. What do you recommend? But this is amazing that you have this community around you. They had some of them like this past like before they started a couple of years ago, so they had the same experience as you, so they have the answer for your questions already.
Apology, ladies. You know, technical difficulties often anticipated, and I'm so glad that we get to, you know, improvise. And, you know, I actually said that it is actually anticipated this would happen. I'm like, okay, let's have a contingency plan. And sure enough, it actually happened. So what have I missed? Because I was still trying to reconnect with my Wi-Fi. So are we in the question that talked about why does digital business stand out from others?
We are at
Yes. So we just finished up on on the Global Edge.
Yeah, and if I may chime in, I've been exploring a whole wide range of business, whether it be online, offline, and oftentimes it all brought back to what we spoke about last time, which was, you know, you're kind of on your own unless you go to the franchise model, which you then have to be doing it full time, and you have to have a team of people. You have to open the retail store regularly, whether you like it or not. And it doesn't mean that when it's open, you have customer coming in. So you still need to put in advertising budget. You still have to do marketing. You still have to do training. You still have to deal with turnover of staff. You still have to deal with customer dissatisfaction and all of that. So, and it usually takes at least years before any retail store could break even based on the investment. And for investment, I mean, I've done my research. Like, for example, the famous Canadian Tim Horton, right? It's just for the application alone, it costs six figure just to apply and to be evaluate whether or not you can be qualified. And then you still have to invest in inventory. You have to invest in your staffing. You have to invest in overhead. So all that investment, you know, you have to have that financial and time flexibility to own that runway, because that runway, it takes years, right, before you get profitable. So when this global digital business came about, I'm like, wow, I don't have to deal with inventory. I don't have to open the store and deal with empty store or gruntled customer. Oh, I don't have a sales quota. I don't have pressure from head office. I can travel and still do the business. I'm like, wow, this is amazing. And in terms of investment for the startup, like this is totally unreasonably good, right? Given the potential return on our investment. So that's why it stood out for me, because from all aspects of evaluation, it just made total sense. And obviously, this is a business. We have to put in time, effort, consistency, no different than any other business out there, whether it be online or offline. It's just that this model is so much smarter. And you can, like I mentioned last time, you can really leverage the model.
just cutting off. Okay. I guess
All right.
time for the next topic, right? So I guess next topic it's the learning curve.
The
So
learning curve. So
yeah,
yeah,
I want to
I can start on that if you want, or
go ahead. Yeah.
sure. So my learning curve was building confidence and showing up online, putting myself out there and believing that I could actually do this. So the video-based training made it so much easier to follow and apply what I was learning at my own pace. Plus, having supportive mentors and the global community cheering me helped me gain the confidence I needed to grow both personally and professionally. So that's the learning curve that I experienced with this business. Honey?
Honey.
Yeah, for me it was the same. Like, I wasn't tech savvy at all. Like I barely I don't know if I mentioned earlier in the earlier sessions, I barely using my Facebook, Instagram. I only had one or two posts, and I was this like, shy person, that I was introvert, and I didn't want to, like, go online, like live, or even take a video, or pictures of me. But now, like, after starting this business, like, I'm a totally, like, different person. So it's just, you don't need like any, like, tech savvy stuff to do. You just with the training, it's enough. So if you do the training, you can go ahead, and it will teach you all, like, even if you don't want to put your face out there, it even has like faceless marketing. So everything is available to you, and they show you what to do, and the training is the best. So everything is there for you. And as I mentioned, like, you always get upgrade on the training, and you have mentor and coaches. So everything is there for you, available for you. So you don't need to be expert in this. No experience is needed.
I just
Yeah.
want to
So
add, just to win it, you just need the willingness to learn and have the mindset
Yes.
that
Mm-hmm.
you can do it.
yeah. So I guess exactly. You guys well said. I also had an engineering background. I had no idea like how to do advertising or how to like do any of the digital marketing in social media. And I learned it all from zero. And the live like session we had to ask questions from experts that I started like a couple of years ago, those are like amazing. And the online trainings, that was also great because my schedule, it's kind of tough. I guess if it was like in person, we were so limited to like different locations. And honestly, with the tough schedule that I have with my work, it was not even doable. And also, like just like Crisel said, like it's actually you only need to come with the willing to learn. That's it. And if you like learning and you put the effort and be like consistent, you're gonna get the results no matter what. And other than that, like what like I added to my life was basically a learning opportunity and a new chapter that I added to my life. And I felt so empowered that I'm learning a new skill and doing a business for the first time. And um, all of this, I guess, it was very smooth learning curve.
Yeah, so that is our learning curve for the experience we went through in this digital business. And now we will talk about what changes we've noticed in our mindset, lifestyle, or confidence that's beyond money itself. So, for me, since starting my digital business, my mindset has changed completely. I've become more growth oriented, more confident, and more intentional with how I spend my time. I've met amazing people from around the world who inspire and motivate me. And beyond the income, it's the personal development, flexibility, and the sense of purpose that truly make it worthwhile. So, how about you, honey?
Yeah, for me it's the same. I think I answered for the last question. Like for me, like yeah, I noticed that even because I live with my sister, and she told me like I don't know, a few weeks ago that she doesn't even recognize me. I become this totally different person because I told you that I was very shy, and she's like, "Oh my God, you had this much talents that I didn't know about. Like this business is making you grow, become a different person. I feel like this business made me came out of my comfort zone, and I became this totally different person that I don't even recognize myself, and I couldn't even imagine I could have done this. Like never in my life, I thought it was never possible for me. So this is the advantage of this business, that it's not only about money making or earning money. It's about like a personal growth, and we all came here to grow, like personally, financially, spiritually, so this is like happening for me, and I'm very, very grateful, and I can't wait for more growth to come. So very amazing. Yeah.
So if I wanna add to your points, basically, I would say uh, with this business, I became more confident. I guess it gave me more like being open-minded about new ideas and trying like different things. Just like Hania said, coming outside of my comfort zone and do stuff that I've never done in my life. Coming in front of the camera and like working with a lot of softwares, learn about tech stuff, and also spend more time with what I love and like intentionally choose how I'm spending my time. And also love the people that I've met, a global community that like they're like now they're my family kind of. They support you um, with any like issue you have, and they're really like supportive on everything that you need. Whatever help they can do, they're gonna do it. And also it's a journey that helps you to like basically grow personally, just like both of you mentioned. And as much as you like grow like professionally in your business and earning additional income, you personally grow too. So since I started to like reading a lot of books too, and listen to a lot of audiobooks about the self-development and growth. Oh,
I
here you go.
think
You're
I
back.
I think the Wi-Fi company needs to know that their stability is of question. Yeah. Okay, I will submit the report tomorrow. So what have I missed, ladies? Apologies for the back and forth.
No
I will,
worries. We are
So,
kind of
yeah,
just finished the basically the real result beyond money, like
yes.
what added to our life beside the income.
Right. Oh, you're done. That was fast.
So yeah, I
and
guess
we
we
want to
missed
add
one
more to
person
it.
input.
Yeah. What about the people who worry about, oh, they're, when they heard the term digital, they're like, oh, I'm not tech savvy and I have no idea how to even like go online, and like what was your take on that?
So I kind of mentioned we all kind of agreed that like we do have step by step trainings that like start from zero, and we had no idea about this field. We all learned from zero. And the other thing I guess we all mentioned, that was basically you only need to come with the willingness to learn. and the mindset of being like open-minded to doing new stuff that you've never done in your life.
Yeah, I absolutely agree. It's really stretching our mind and be open to what is possible out there, right? Get ourselves outside of our comfort zone. Yeah, that's how, I mean, especially now, this is the time because we have new knowledge everywhere. We talk about AI, talk about digital space. If we don't stretch ourselves to have that growth and curiosity mindset, we will be falling behind because everybody is stepping outside before you know it, you're far behind. So, oh, that's thanks for sharing that. And since you ladies have already shared about the real results beyond money, I mean, I'll share mine too. I mean, I really like the fact that we have such a positive community and we collaborate and we thrive together, we grow together, and we have the same mindset. You know, when you have like-minded people, connected like-minded people, you're unstoppable. And I love it. I love the fact that we get to see results together and also empower others who wanted to do the same thing. So it's not just about our own success, but it's about how we can support people who also wanted to deserve, you know, who want to achieve the same thing and deserve the same thing and do it and make it happen. Because I think last time we talked about a lot of us are programmed to follow a certain path, and we were never exposed to entrepreneurship. We're never really shown the variety of options out there. And I mean, to me, that's something that I've been sharing with some close friend about potential conspiracy act. You know, they want more people to work as opposed to people who can become entrepreneur and be at the top of the populations, but you know that's for another chapter. So in a nutshell, what we all collectively agree is that this global digital business stands out because of all the support, the proven system, and how we only need to put in a fraction of the time and efforts in order to achieve exponential returns on our investment. So we are 8:28, so timing is pretty good. So if there's someone out there watching this live or even watching the replay, they're curious but not too sure because like I shared earlier, we're programmed to think a certain way. What would you say is the biggest one, what would you suggest them to do? Two is what would you say is the biggest advantage of starting their own global digital business now versus like a month, 2 months, a year from now? Maybe I can ask Chriselle to begin with.
So, if you are watching and still unsure, I'd say this is the perfect time to start. The world is becoming more digital every day, and this business gives you the opportunity to grow globally while learning valuable skills for the future. So, the biggest advantage is that you can start part time, learn as you go, and build something meaningful that fits your lifestyle. So if you feel like this is too much to take on, there's always going to be like a portion of like first 3 months will be for sure learning. So that's going to take more of your time, but afterwards it's smooth sailing from there.
Yeah, totally agree. Thanks for sharing that, Chriselle. Then maybe Hanya, you can share your perspectives too.
Yeah, for me, it's the same. Like the first few months is it's just because it's the learning process. It might take most of your time, but after that, it's like become more flexible. And the most reason that I picked this one is because the flexibility, and there is also no cap to your income. So, like you mean the more you learn and grow, and the more you become consistent, the higher is your result. And as Chriselle mentioned, some people they start with part time with this business, and then they just go on full time after like few months. And for some people, like it takes like few years. It depends like how much time you spend on learning and growing your business. But this business is actually gives you lots of options. It gives you freedom, it gives you flexibility in time and more income. So It's a great opportunity to do this business, and you will not regret it.
Yeah, well said, well said. And what about Shima? What's your perspectives?
Yeah, so I guess the sooner the better. I feel like right now we are at a time that technology every day like improving, and with all this technology in hand, this type of business it's gonna explode. So that's something I guess even outside of the business, all of this skills something I feel like you're gonna need all of it for like even the living in future. And the best part of this business, that's like if you have a full-time job and you might say like my schedule is so tough right now, but for all of us like we are working full-time. The best part of this business is you can spend like an hour a day or you can spend like 10 hours a day. You're flexible and you can have your own pace. So if you pick 1 hour, nobody is going to tell you like why, because you have your own pace, and it just takes longer for you to get to the success.
Yeah, and well said. Because this is our own business, we're our own boss. We can dictate how much time we put in, and the key is really consistency, right? Consistency is key. Just like Hanya last time mentioned about how if you put the seeds, you still have to water it. You still have to make sure it's got enough sunshine. You still need to make sure the soil is somewhat loosened. You got to do the due diligence consistently. And whether you put in a lot more hours or not, that's really up to you, because the results will be directly correlated in a sense how much you put in, and the rest is really a proven system that enables you to succeed in a very ingenious way. Let's put it that way. So we have now share with our audience the high level global advantage of why this digital business stands out. So I'm sure a lot of audience would then ask the next question. Okay, I'm I'm curious about it. I want to learn more about how to go about taking the next steps. So that's what we're going to be talking about next week. And the actual date and time is to be confirmed, and we'll share that on our respective business page. And week 4 is really sharing with you the next steps as to how you can do the due diligence and how you can find out more about the business model and the compensation or commission model, and then we'll be able to address any questions that you might have. And again, we're here to share with you what we found and why we truly believe that everyone should really be grabbing onto this golden opportunity. And oftentimes, when we're too focused on what we do day in, day out, we have the tendency not to look for better solutions. But we're here to encourage you to really take that step forward and figure it out whether this is something that you and your heart and your soul would like to give it a chance. Because for all of us, we've given it the chance and now we're loving it. So we hope you'll do yourself a service and take that next step to at least figure out, okay, is this something for me or not? And if you are constantly having the same time constraint, if you people ask you, how are you doing? You say, oh, so busy, like I've been running from 9 till 9 and I never have enough time. Oh, I'm always so exhausted. I wanted to go travel. I want to spend more time with family. Like I can't do any of that. Then this is something that you should take a serious look at and really find out if it's for you or not. So looking forward to seeing everybody again next week, and more details will be shared on our Facebook business page. And until then, have a wonderful rest of your day, afternoon, and evening. Thank you, everybody.
Thank
Bye,
you.
everyone.
Thank
Thank you.
you. Bye, everyone.